Have you ever stopped and wondered why some people in their 80s seem to radiate youthfulness, strength, and joy, while others, often decades younger, battle constant fatigue, fading memory, and low energy? Here's the truth. It's not magic, it's not fate, and it's certainly not just about having good genes. The real secret lies in a few powerful science-backed habits that anyone can start, no matter their age. If you're over 50, what you're about to discover could completely transform the way you think about growing older. Imagine waking up each morning feeling energized, focused, and ready to embrace the day ahead. Picture yourself walking with ease, staying sharp and confident in conversations, cherishing time with loved ones, and holding on to the memories that matter most. That kind of vitality isn't reserved for the lucky few, it's within your reach. Healthy aging isn't about giving up the foods you love or chasing miracle cures. It's about small, intentional choices that protect your body, keep your mind sharp, and fill your years with meaning and strength. In this video, I'm going to share 6 life-changing habits that experts in health and longevity swear by, the kind of secrets most people never learn until it's too late. Stay with me until the very end, because you won't just hear what these habits are. I'll show you exactly how to start using them today. No complicated routines, no pricey memberships, no gimmicks. Here's the truth. If your goal is to not just live longer, but live better, this could be the turning point you've been waiting for. Before we dive in, I'd love your support. If this video resonates with you, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss future insights designed to keep you strong, healthy, and full of life. And in the comments, tell me what aging means to you, and one healthy habit you're excited to try your story could inspire someone else to take the first step toward lasting vitality. Now, let's get started. Habit number 1, daily walking. Sometimes the most extraordinary transformations in life begin with the simplest acts. Walking emotions so natural and effortless holds a quiet power that many overlook. With no need for expensive equipment, special training, or crowded gyms, it's a gift available to everyone, no matter your age. And if you think you're too old to start, let this be your reminder. It is never too late to take your first step toward a stronger, healthier you. Walking awakens the body in ways we rarely notice. Each step pumps life into your heart, fills your lungs with fresh oxygen, and stirs energy through joints that once felt stiff and sluggish. It's the body's way of saying, I remember how to thrive. The beauty lies not just in the immediate burst of vitality, but in the long-term transformation it creates, an invisible thread of strength that grows stronger with every passing day. Over time, walking becomes more than exercise, it becomes a healing ritual. Studies show that dedicating as little as 30 minutes daily to a brisk walk can lower your risk of heart disease by nearly 40%. That's not just a number, it's a promise. A promise of better health, deeper independence, and a renewed zest for life. We weren't designed to stay still. Movement is our nature, and ignoring it carries a heavy price. Consider Miriam, a 69-year-old retired teacher who once struggled with chronic back pain and breathlessness. At her doctor's urging, she started walking just 5 minutes each evening. Gradually, 5 minutes turned to 15, and 15 to 30. Today, Miriam not only walks 3 miles daily, but also hikes on weekends with her grandchildren. Walking gave me back the part of myself I thought I'd lost, she says with a glowing smile. Her story reminds us that walking doesn't just strengthen muscles, it restores freedom. Walking nurtures both body and mind. It lowers blood pressure, improves circulation, and floods the brain with oxygen, sharpening memory and focus. More than that, it soothes the soul. Whatever life feels heavy or overwhelming, stepping outside and following the rhythm of your footsteps can restore clarity, calm, and balance. For seniors, walking is more than movement, it's a form of medicine that heals from the inside out. And the mental rewards? They're even more remarkable than many realize. Research from Stanford University found that walking boosts creativity by nearly 60%. So the next time you feel stuck, weighed down, or trapped in a fog of worry, lace up your shoes and let the simple act of moving forward free your mind. It's astonishing how many answers are waiting just beyond your front door. Now, imagine yourself years from today, 85, still strong, still steady, still independent. You're walking along your favorite path, sunlight spilling across your shoulders, birdsong echoing above. You feel the earth beneath your feet and the strength within your body, knowing this simple habit preserved your vitality. That's the quiet promise walking holds: not perfection, but progress, not speed, but consistency, not youth regained, but life reclaimed. You don't need to start big. A short stroll after dinner, a lap around the block, or even pacing your hallway during commercials, all of it counts. Every single step tells your body, I'm here and I care. The journey doesn't demand perfection, it simply asks for persistence. Walking also creates moments that connect us more deeply with ourselves, with others, and with the world. Stroll with a friend and let conversation flow. Walk with your partner and rediscover intimacy in shared silence. Or wander alone, letting nature remind you that you belong to something bigger. In these small, quiet ways, walking gives us back our connection to life itself. Because aging gracefully isn't about chasing youth, it's about embracing strength, purpose, and vitality with each passing year. Walking won't turn back the clock, but it will add more moments worth living to the time you have. This is your invitation. Your first step is waiting. Give this simple, powerful gift to yourself and your future: one step, one breath, one walk at a time. Habit number 2, eat to live long, not to live fast. Food is far more than just something we consume to satisfy hunger. It's one of the most powerful tools we have to shape our health, longevity, and quality of life. Every single bite we take sends a message to the body, either fueling healing and strength or slowly inviting damage and disease. As we age, this truth becomes even more urgent. So many of the issues we often blame on just getting old: fatigue, brain fog, joint pain, high blood pressure are not inevitable. They are often the result of years of choices made at the table. And here's the reality. After 50, what you eat matters more than ever before. At this stage of life, the body needs better fuel, not less. It needs foods rich in nutrients that repair cells, fight inflammation, and keep your immune system sharp and active. Sadly, many people fall into the trap of convenience. Fast food, processed snacks, frozen dinners, they're quick, cheap, and everywhere. But over time, these easy choices drain energy, weaken immunity, and accelerate the aging process without us realizing it. Take the story of Harold, a 72-year-old widower from Montana. For years, his diet consisted of soda, white bread sandwiches, and packaged meals. He thought his constant exhaustion and aching joints were simply a sign of getting older until his doctor warned him that his lifestyle was speeding up his decline. That wake-up call pushed Harold to make one small change, replacing his nightly frozen dinner with freshly prepared vegetables and grilled fish. 6 months later, Harold felt lighter, stronger, and sharper than he had in a decade. His words? "I thought aging meant slowing down. Now I see it means fueling up right." That's the power of nutrition. Leafy greens like kale, spinach, and collard greens fortify your bones with vitamin K, while fatty fish like salmon and mackerel nourish your brain with omega-3s that protect against cognitive decline. Whole grains such as oats and quinoa help stabilize your energy, while colorful fruits and vegetables flood your body with antioxidants that fight off cell damage and inflammation. And hydration? It's one of the most overlooked keys to longevity. As we get older, the natural thirst response weakens, making dehydration more common than you might think. Water plays a critical role in digestion, circulation, brain function, and toxin elimination. Choose water over sugary drinks, add lemon or cucumber for flavor, and make hydration a daily habit your future self will thank you for. Science supports this too. A study published in Neurology revealed that seniors who followed a Mediterranean-style diet rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats reduced their risk of cognitive decline by nearly 30%. What you put on your plate today has the power to protect your mind tomorrow. That's not just dieting, that's prevention. But here's the good news. Eating well doesn't mean depriving yourself. You don't need to give up chocolate, pizza, or desserts forever. The key is balance and mindfulness. Occasional indulgences are perfectly fine. What matters is making nourishing, whole foods the foundation of your daily meals while treating processed and sugary options as the rare exception. Think of your kitchen as a pharmacy stocked with nature's medicine. The foods you choose can lower inflammation, protect your heart, strengthen your bones, and even sharpen your memory. It's not about counting calories or chasing fad diets, it's about giving your body what it truly needs to thrive. Here's the challenge. Open your pantry or refrigerator and take a hard look inside. Are the foods there helping you build the vibrant, independent life you want for the years ahead? Or are they quietly robbing you of energy and vitality? The power is in your hands. With every single meal, you have the chance to choose health, strength, and longevity. And remember this, eating well isn't punishment, it's self-respect. Each mindful choice you make becomes an investment in your future. Start with one small change today. Add a handful of spinach to your breakfast, swap soda for water, or choose fruit over packaged snacks. Over time, these tiny steps add up to a stronger body, a sharper mind, and a brighter, more vibrant life. Because in the end, longevity isn't just about living longer, it's about living better. The food on your plate is the fuel for the life you want to live. Choose wisely, eat intentionally, and let every bite bring you closer to a healthier, happier tomorrow. Habit number 3, keep your mind strong and alive. Aging doesn't have to mean losing the sharpness of your memory or the spark of your thoughts. Just as your muscles need exercise to stay strong, your brain thrives on challenges that keep it active and alert. Many people grow older worrying about physical changes, aching joints, slower steps, or weaker bones, while ignoring a far more subtle but equally important shift, the gradual fading of mental clarity. It often begins innocently. You forget where you placed your keys or struggle to recall someone's name. At first, you laugh it off, chalking it up to just getting older. But then it happens more often, and you start to feel like pieces of your identity are quietly slipping away. That creeping fear, the idea of losing yourself, can be overwhelming. Yet here's the truth most people don't realize. Mental decline is not an unavoidable part of aging. Your brain has an extraordinary capacity to grow, adapt, and remain vibrant well into your later years if you give it the right stimulation. Think of your brain like a living garden. Without care, weeds of forgetfulness and confusion can take over. But with daily nourishment, new ideas, new experiences, and new challenges, it flourishes. Scientific research increasingly shows that lifelong learning, mental activity, and social engagement can dramatically slow cognitive decline. Your mind thrives when you treat it as something worth training, just like an athlete treats their body. One of the most powerful tools for keeping your mind sharp is reading. Whether you're devouring a novel, exploring history, or learning about technology, reading forces your brain to process information, form connections, and expand its imagination. Each page is like lifting weights for your memory and concentration. Similarly, solving puzzles, crosswords, Sudoku, riddles, or even brain training apps strengthens problem-solving skills and improves mental flexibility. Studies consistently show that seniors who engage in these activities perform better in memory and thinking tests than those who don't. But brain fitness isn't just about solitary exercises, it's about experiences. Consider the story of Mr. Ibrahim, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Lagos. After noticing his memory slipping, he decided to make a change. He started learning photography, joined a community chess club, and even took an online course about digital literacy. 6 months later, he felt more confident, alert, and energized. "I didn't know my mind could still do so much," he says with a proud smile. His story is a reminder that it's never too late to challenge yourself. Trying something new, whether it's painting, gardening, playing a musical instrument, or picking up a new language, creates fresh neural pathways, keeping your brain adaptable and resilient. When you step outside your comfort zone, your mind is forced to work harder, process differently, and store richer memories. This kind of active engagement strengthens your cognitive reserve, protecting you against age-related decline. Equally important is conversation. Talking with others stimulates parts of your brain that solitary activities can't reach. When you listen, respond, and exchange ideas, your mind is constantly problem-solving and processing information in real time. Social interaction lights up your brain, keeping it agile and connected. Studies from institutions like the Mayo Clinic have shown that maintaining close relationships and engaging in regular conversations can significantly slow cognitive deterioration. And here's something many overlook: your emotions play a huge role in mental health. Laughter, joy, and meaningful connections release chemicals that reduce stress and keep your brain functioning at its best. Spending time with people who make you happy, joining group activities, or even volunteering can do wonders for your memory and focus. A stimulated heart often leads to a sharper mind. The best part? You don't need hours of effort to protect your brain. Just 15 minutes of reading, a short puzzle, a lively chat with a friend, or learning a small skill daily can create lasting benefits. These small choices, when done consistently, build a protective shield around your memory and cognitive abilities. Aging well isn't just about keeping your body moving, it's about keeping your mind alive, curious, and engaged. Every new skill learned, every story shared, and every challenge embraced strengthens your ability to stay fully present in life. Your memories are your treasures. They hold your identity, your relationships, and your sense of purpose. Protect them by protecting your mind. So, the next time you decide how to spend your afternoon, ask yourself, is this helping my brain grow stronger, or am I letting it drift into idleness? Your story isn't finished yet. In fact, some of the most beautiful chapters are still ahead, waiting for you to live them with clarity, confidence, and connection. Your brain is always listening, always learning, and always ready to grow. Feed it with new knowledge, laughter, conversation, and curiosity. That's how you keep your mind vibrant, not by surrendering to age, but by embracing life with purpose and passion. If you found this helpful and want more tips on healthy aging, memory protection, and staying mentally sharp, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Your journey to a stronger mind starts today. Don't miss it. Habit number 4, stay strong as you age. Imagine this: you're 75, standing in your kitchen, and a jar slips from the top shelf. Without thinking, you reach up, grab it, and place it safely back. No wobbling, no fear of falling, no hesitation. You feel steady, confident, and in control of your body. That's not luck, it's the reward of taking care of your strength today. Aging doesn't have to mean fragility. It can mean freedom, if you choose to protect and rebuild your muscles before it's too late. Aging gracefully isn't about counting the candles on your birthday cake, it's about holding on to your strength, vitality, and independence. What truly makes us feel old isn't just the passage of time, but the silent loss of muscle mass that slowly erodes our energy and stability. While many assume weakness and frailty are unavoidable, the truth is that much of what we call aging is actually preventable. This gradual decline has a name: sarcopenia. It begins subtly in your 40s, often unnoticed, but accelerates as you step into your 60s and beyond. It's not just about appearance, it's about maintaining the ability to move freely, care for yourself, and enjoy the life you've built. Weak muscles make everyday tasks, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or standing up from a chair, feel heavier than they should. Left unaddressed, it can rob you of your independence. But here's the empowering truth: you have the ability to slow, stop, and even reverse this process. And it doesn't require expensive programs or complicated treatments. The most effective solution is simple, natural, and accessible: resistance training. Your muscles are more than just fibers under your skin, they are your foundation for freedom. They support your balance, stabilize your joints, and give you the strength to move with confidence. Without them, you're more vulnerable to falls, injuries, and limitations. With them, you're equipped to live fully, not just exist. Take Grace, for example, a 71-year-old grandmother from Nairobi. After struggling with frequent fatigue and a minor fall, she started a beginner-friendly strength routine at home. Using nothing more than 2 water bottles, a sturdy chair, and her own body weight, she committed to 10 minutes a day of gentle squats, arm curls, and wall planks. 6 months later, she felt stronger, steadier, and more vibrant than she had in years. "It feels like I've turned back time," she says, smiling. This is the beauty of resistance training. Small, consistent actions lead to remarkable transformations. You don't need a gym membership, fancy equipment, or long hours of exercise. Start with the basics: chair-assisted squats, water bottle lifts, and gentle wall push-ups. As your confidence grows, so will your strength. According to the National Institute on Aging, just 2 short sessions of strength training each week can improve balance, reduce fall risk, increase bone density, and boost overall vitality. These aren't minor perks, they can be life-saving. Falls are one of the leading causes of serious injuries for adults over 65, and maintaining strong muscles is one of your best defenses. And this isn't just about the body, it's about your confidence and emotional well-being. When you're strong, you move differently. You carry yourself taller, walk with assurance, and re-engage with life. You stop hesitating before joining family activities or traveling. You feel capable again, and that sense of empowerment is priceless. Even better, strength training has a rejuvenating effect on how you feel. You'll notice that your posture improves, your steps become wider, and your energy returns. Every time you lift something a little easier than before, you're reminded that aging doesn't mean decline, it means opportunity. Remember this: aging doesn't weaken you, inaction does. Your muscles are waiting for you to give them a reason to grow, to rebuild, and to support you. It's never too late to start, and every single step you take today brings you closer to a healthier, more independent tomorrow. So, the next time you get up from a chair or climb a staircase, pause and ask yourself, do I feel strong? If the answer is no, know the ICU can change it, starting now. Your body is capable. Your strength is waiting. All you need is the decision to begin. And if you want more practical tips on staying strong, active, and independent as you age, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Together, we'll help you build a healthier, stronger future, one habit at a time. Habit number 5, social connection, the hidden elixir for a longer, happier life. You can nourish your body with the healthiest foods, maintain a daily walking routine, strengthen your muscles with exercise, and prioritize your 8 hours of restorative sleep. But if all these efforts are lived out in silence with no laughter, no companionship, and no one to share life's little moments with, you are missing something vital. Health isn't only about what you do for your body, it's also about what you feed your soul. Social connection isn't just a pleasant bonus, it is a lifeline. Especially as the years pass, it becomes one of the most powerful forms of medicine available, and yet, it's one of the most overlooked. Loneliness is more than an occasional ache in the heart. It's a silent predator, a biological stressor that seeps into every part of your body. Research shows that chronic loneliness can increase the risk of early death by 26%, a danger comparable to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It fuels inflammation, weakens your immune defenses, burdens your heart, and accelerates cognitive decline. The body knows when it feels unseen, unheard, and untouched, and it responds with distress signals. Take Margaret, for example, a vibrant 74-year-old who always considered herself strong and independent. After retiring and moving to a new city, her days slowly became quieter. Calls from friends grew infrequent, and weeks turned into months without meaningful conversation. Sleep became shallow, her energy dipped, and even her memory faltered. It wasn't until she joined a local art workshop that her spirit began to bloom again. Sharing colors, laughter, and small stories with new friends didn't just brighten her days, it revived her entire sense of self. That's the extraordinary magic of connection. It anchors you to life, reminding you that you matter, that you belong, and that your presence is valued. The beauty is that you don't need large gatherings or endless social circles. Sometimes, it's as simple as hearing your name spoken kindly, feeling someone's hand on yours, or sharing a knowing smile with a friend. These seemingly small interactions are potent medicine for the heart, body, and mind. A chat over coffee, a walk with a neighbor, a volunteer shift at the library, or a shared laugh in a community group, they all breathe meaning into your days. And science supports this. Real conversations and genuine bonds trigger the release of oxytocin, the connection hormone, which reduces stress, sharpens your mind, and strengthens your immune system. Seniors who stay socially active consistently show lower rates of depression, dementia, and anxiety. Their moods lift, their thinking stays sharper, and even their bodies heal faster. Think about the times you left a simple conversation feeling lighter, more energized, and deeply seen. That wasn't an accident. That was biology, chemistry, and humanity working in perfect harmony. But here's the challenge. When loneliness goes unchecked, it builds invisible walls around your life. Those walls can shrink your world, dim your joy, and rob you of purpose. Connection, however, breaks those walls wide open. It floods your spirit with light, restores energy, and protects your most precious organ, your heart. And here's the truth. You don't need dozens of friends or endless social invitations. You need one, maybe two, real connections that remind you that you're loved and understood. Even if past friendships have faded or loved ones have moved away, you can rebuild one phone call, one smile, one shared moment at a time. So, if a whisper of loneliness lingers in your heart as you read this, take this as your gentle nudge. Don't wait. Join a hobby group, reconnect with an old friend, volunteer in your community, or simply greet your neighbor today. Life is too short, and your soul too precious, to spend it in silence. Because here's the deepest truth of all. You were never meant to journey through this season of life alone. Your presence matters. Your story matters. And someone out there is waiting to know you. Habit number 6, deep sleep, the forgotten key to healing, energy, and longevity. Sleep isn't just a pause button on your day. It's the most powerful form of natural medicine your body has. Every single night while you rest, your body enters a hidden workshop where repairs are made, toxins are cleared, and energy is restored. Yet, as we age, many of us unknowingly neglect this essential gift. Too often, restless nights, racing thoughts, and shallow sleep are brushed aside as just part of getting older. But in reality, poor sleep is one of the earliest warning signs that your overall health may be at risk. Lack of quality sleep does far more than leave you groggy or irritable the next morning. It slows down your memory, disrupts your hormones, weakens your immune system, and chips away at your body's ability to repair itself from everyday wear and tear. Over time, these effects pile up, affecting your mood, your focus, and even the strength of your heart. Deep, restorative sleep is one of the most overlooked secrets to longevity and well-being. And yet, many people don't prioritize it until their health begins to falter. Consider the story of John, a 68-year-old retired teacher. For years, he struggled to stay asleep, waking up every few hours and feeling drained by morning. He tried over-the-counter pills, but they only made his mind foggy and his energy worse. It wasn't until John made small lifestyle changes like setting a regular sleep schedule, putting away screens after 8:00 p.m. and stretching before bed, and creating a peaceful bedroom environment that his nights began to transform. Within weeks, his blood pressure lowered, his memory sharpened, and he finally felt alive again. That's the magic of deep sleep. It doesn't just rest your body, it restores your entire life. Science confirms what experience teaches us. During deep sleep, your brain clears out toxins, strengthens memory pathways, and balances stress hormones like cortisol. It regulates insulin, helping your body manage energy and weight, while boosting immune defenses to keep illnesses at bay. Without enough quality sleep, even the healthiest diet, the most consistent exercise routine, and the strongest social connections cannot deliver their full benefits. Here's the part few people talk about. As we get older, our need for sleep does not decrease, but our ability to get it often does. Falling asleep and staying asleep becomes harder due to changes in our body's natural rhythms. It's not a flaw. It's biology. The good news is that you can work with your body rather than against it. Here are gentle, science-backed ways to improve your sleep. Dim the lights at least an hour before bed to signal your brain that rest is near. Keep your room cool, quiet, and dark to create a natural sleep haven. Limit bright screens from phones, tablets, and TVs, which block melatonin, the hormone that signals sleep. Replace late-night scrolling with calming rituals like reading, light stretching, or meditation. Go to bed and wake up at the same time each day, even on weekends. Consistency strengthens your body's internal clock. If your mind races at night, write down your thoughts before lying down or listen to soothing sounds to relax. Equally important is avoiding habits that silently sabotage deep sleep. Limit caffeine after midday, avoid heavy meals late at night, and reduce alcohol close to bedtime. Stay hydrated, but taper off drinks a couple of hours before sleep to avoid frequent awakenings. Think of sleep as the foundation beneath every other healthy habit. If exercise builds your muscles, sleep repairs them stronger than before. If food fuels your body, sleep converts that fuel into the energy you need to thrive. If conversations and experiences shape your mind, sleep locks those precious memories into place. Even a few nights of quality sleep each week can reduce inflammation, sharpen focus, lift your mood, and boost overall well-being. It's not about perfection, it's about creating a rhythm your body can rely on. So, treat your bedtime like an appointment with your future self, because it is. Make room for deep rest, protect it fiercely, and embrace it as the daily gift it truly is. Sleep is not the end of your day. It's the engine that powers every beautiful moment of the next one. Honor it, and it will reward you with a sharper mind, a stronger body, and the energy to keep living fully no matter your age. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I'd love to hear from you. What's one powerful insight you've gained about the importance of deep, restorative sleep? And what's one small change you feel inspired to make in your nightly routine starting today? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, because your story might be the encouragement someone else needs to finally prioritize their rest and reclaim their health. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Together, we can build a supportive community that inspires healthy, vibrant living at every stage of life. Sleep well, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.